Hi and welcome to episode 2 of Our Feathered Friends. In this video we're going to be looking at the chicken coop we've got and also the brooder that we've set up. So as you can see, the chicken coop we've gone for is the Igloo chicken cube from Omelette, and the 2 metre run version that we're showing here retails for about £749. It's made of plastic and it's supposedly very easy to clean. It should take about 5 minutes. It's got a nice rooster area with slats in it, and those slats, the droppings fall through those slats into the droppings tray, which slides out nicely. That could be emptied onto the compost heap and all the surfaces could be wiped down relatively quickly. It's got an extendable run, so like I said, this one here we set up is 2 metres. We did get an additional 1 metre to add on to the end of that. It's got nice, easy to manoeuvre wheels attached there, as you can see, and as long as the ground is flat, that is the case. They are very easy to move. The plastic itself is twin-walled insulation, so that means it can also keep the chickens warm in winter and cool in summer. And size-wise, we're looking about 120 centimetres high, about 155 centimetres wide, and ranging sort of between 2.5 to 3.5 metres long, depending on the run size you've got. According to the instructions, it will take a few hours to put this together, the most complex bit being that wire mesh at the front, which does come in smaller components than you can see there, and it's a job to clip them all together. But you know, it gets done, and the instructions are very clear on how to put this all together. Unfortunately, I've run out of tape in my build, so you don't quite see it until the end, but it did take a few hours, hot day, and ultimately we got there. Enough of that rubbish. There we are, the finished product, and that can hold about 10 bantam size hens. A couple of things slowed me down though. We had additional purchases that went along with this. That one was the automatic door, and that's an additional door that goes on the inside of the coop, and that links up to a control station which can control this door by a light sensor, so you can set the light level that you want the door to close, and also add on a delay to that to ensure that all the chickens get into the coop before it actually closes. Or you can do it by a time setting, and that's all laid out nicely in the instructions. Along with that, there's a coop light, so we installed ours on the inside of the coop, and that comes on again a short while before the door closes to supposedly encourage the chickens to go in before the door closes. Links up to the same control panel as you can see in the instructions, and it shows you how to code that nice and straightforwardly. And here's the inside of the coop. That green door is the electric door, and there you've got the light that we've installed on the roof. Cables run up to the side there, and they just link through to the outside through a nice hole, ventilation hole, and there we've got the control panel sensor in the middle. Just 3 buttons. Instructions to tell you how to code this, very straightforward. Okay, now it's all set up, let's give it a test. Now moving on to the brooder, all we've done here is just recycle one of the boxes the Igloo cube came in to make a nice brooder space that my little assistant will now talk us through.
Hey guys, we're here going to do the tour of this new fabulous tiny coop. Let's first start with this poster. It says hour, and I've done like the shade outside with green, and here's like a vine. But in Feathered Friends, it's the big thing. Feathered Friends. But I want to say this to you, everyone. Like the video, make that like button blue, and hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell. And this is the feather of Feathered Friends. And if we look in here, we have a heat lamp. This is what makes them like in the suitable temperature, make them hotter. And this is another way to do it. And we decided to have both because it's just good and brilliant. And we made like a little play area. And by the way, this is called the feathered playground. This is a tunnel. They walk through it.
Do you want to pick it up and show?
Here. And they go in here and go on the other side. I left some space so they can go over there and not like to there.
And then we need a space for the food as well.
Yeah.
We've just got the water.
Which we'll probably put here.
Okay.
This is the water. There's no water currently in there. Some lovely water for them to drink from.
So they're going to come out of the incubator and then straight into here to keep them warm and keep them safe.
And we have like a white paper around here.
Yeah, we've given it some decorations.
And this is a heat gun which measures the temperature at whatever surface which I'm pointing to. Like I'm pointing here and you can see it's 20 point. And this is average room temperature, humidity, and this is I'm not sure. And this is the temperature.
Yeah, that's the key one, isn't it? So when the light's on, we can make sure that the chicks.
There's 2 buttons. If you click it back, it goes back.
And it's complicated.
Yep.
So we'll have to test that probably in the morning, won't we? Make sure we've got it at the right temperature, ready for when they hatch.
Yeah, which will be tomorrow.
Fingers crossed.
This is where I'm going to end it, guys. This part of the video, and tune in to know when the chicks will hatch and learn about them, and we'll learn together and we'll have such an awesome adventure. And we're gonna have them in around like 6 weeks in this feathered playground. And tune in for future episodes which are going to be super exciting. Hope you enjoyed. Bye bye!